Good evening, Pasadena.
Good evening.
We have heard a lot of people invoke the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, but for a moment I want to ask that we invoke the legacy of Miss Coretta Scott King. Miss Coretta Scott King in 1971 said, "Women, if the soul of the nation is to be saved, then I believe you must become its soul." The fact that almost 50 years later, those words are still relevant and still timely says that we have not done enough in our power to advance social change. We are mothers, daughters, sisters, nieces, aunts, wives, and simply friends of black men. We care about their safety, we care about their presence in our lives, and we value the gift that they are to us. We are all shaken by the murder of these unarmed black men who are simply just trying to exist in this world, support their families, earn honest livings, and give back to the next generation when they are being gunned down and murdered through no fault of their own, through police action. But here we are, adding more names to our list. We have heard the name of George Floyd, most recently David McAtee in Louisville. We also want to take a moment to list up the name of our sister, Breonna Taylor, who was an EMT just trying to do her job when the police busted into her home, where she should be safe in her home, and took her life. I wish we were not still calling names. I wish that our streets did not still have the stains of black blood running down them. Unfortunately, that still is our reality. Even sadder is that black blood stains the streets of the city of Pasadena. You heard the name Kendrick McDade. You heard the name Reginald Thomas. You heard the name Leroy Barnes. And thank God Chris Ballou is still alive to tell his story. But we have to confront our own weaknesses here, our own errors, our own challenges in terms of police brutality. Because this city where I was born and raised is not kind to black people always. And we don't deserve that. Black people have been in this city for far too long. Our history is far too rich for us to still have these challenges. You know, we have people that were out here that work in this building behind me, people who work in the police department across the street. We are all their employers. As public servants, they work for us. We have the obligation to hold them accountable. We have the obligation to give them their job description. We tell them what their agenda is. That is our job as citizens. We tell them what their agenda is, what they do for us, and how they are to serve us. And if we allow them to continue to give us subpar service, that's on us. So we need to own our part as citizens and as residents and community members to hold our elected leaders accountable, to hold our public servants accountable, and to make sure that we are helping them and defining for them the community that we want to live in. So now, more than ever, we have to continue to hold our leaders accountable so that they are making sure that their representation is reflective of the democracy that we want to be able to see. Our greatest lever of democracy is our freedom to stand out here right now and to raise our voice and to share our stories and to give our leaders their direction. Because remember, we sign their paychecks. You know, many people have also said that, where are our leaders? Who is leading us? What's happening? I would submit to you that we are all leaders. If every single one of you told somebody to come here tonight, told somebody to take action, told somebody to vote, brought somebody with you, shared the word, passed the word, you are a leader. So every single one of us in our capacity has the ability to affect change. Every single one of us has the ability to demand the society and the city and the community that we want to live in. Every single one of us is a leader right now, standing in our place. So the next time someone says, where are our leaders? Look in the mirror. I challenge all of you to lead. Lead your friends, lead your family, lead your neighbors, lead your children, lead your community members. You are the leader that you're waiting for. It is up to you to lead. Do not wait for anybody to tell you how to lead. You can do that right now. leading, friends, we are going to work to advance positive social change, positive community change. We're going to demand changes to our use of force policies of our police department. We're going to demand civilian oversight for our police department. We're also going to encourage our friends. California's kind of gotten the vote by mail thing right, but if you know somebody who lives in another state, call them when you get home. Tell them to ask for their vote by mail ballot right now, so that it's not too late when November comes. We want everybody to be ready, because when that poet said, when you stay ready, you have to get ready. Make sure that your friends are ready. So now, as we are leading, we want to make sure that we are holding our leaders accountable, and that the leader that we are all waiting for is you. Good night, Pasadena. I love you. Thank you so much.
Respect. The leader you want is in you. Mr. Robert Grant.
Alpha Phi, Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
I gotta still record.
We've been around 114 years.